Hello Sagittarius, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of December. Sagittarius, for those of you who who celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and joy and fun and laughter and some love with your family. I hope you all enjoyed it, okay? And for those of you who celebrate the holidays, any of the holidays in December, I wish you happy holidays. Happy holiday season to you all. Wishing you much love and joy and peace, prosperity, good times, all of the above. Okay? And I want to thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being with me on this channel. For those of you who have been around for a bit, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and welcome to all of the newcomers. Now we're going to get you started. That I got that out of the way. Sagittarius, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your energy flowing and to better connect with you. Sagittarius, we're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and this will give me the overall theme of what is going on with your reading and what you need to look out for in December. You have the High Priestess card, and I love the depiction of this card right here, the High Priestess. You can't get more plain and simple to understand than this. All right. Okay, with the High Priestess. All right, Sagittarius. Many of you are highly intuitive. Okay. Some of you are readers. Some of you are able to divine situations. You may be mediums. You may be, reading the cards yourselves, the tarot cards and the oracles. And you may be looking into a situation. You may be using your intuition or your psychic ability for this month to try and discover something that's puzzling you, something that doesn't quite sit right with you. Okay? And some of you will be seeking guidance from someone intuitive or someone who has a really strong psychic connection, medium, someone, but nevertheless, whether it's you or whether it's somebody else, you will be tapping into your intuition, looking, trying to figure out something, trying to understand something and get clarity through intuition this month, okay? All right, that's what this is going. This is what's going on here. Ooh, okay. Right here in the position, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is the Seven of Earth. Failure. Okay, and I know this is quite a bit different than the regular Seven of Pentacles for those of you who know tarot, but I will go into explaining what I see here and how it all ties in together, because it's still like the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I'll tell you what I see and what I get from this. Here, right here in the center, this is your situation and its challenge card. You have Seven of Cups or Seven of Water, illusion, and you have the Four of Cups or the Four of Water, comfort. Okay, so this would be the Seven of Cups, and this would be the Four of Cups. In your total outcome, you have number 8 in the traditional tarot deck. Number 8 is Leo. I'm sorry, the Strength card, which is a Leo actually. But in this particular deck, it is the Justice card. Okay, this is Justice, and it is called adjustment. So we're going to forget the number here, because I know some of you, you're either a reader or you learning the cards or whatever. So we're going to forget the number here and just go by what it means. This is the Justice card, adjustment. Okay. Here for my color therapy deck, I pulled in a card for you to add to the reading. And you have white. White, okay? And I'll tell you what I feel that it means, what I see, you know, that it means within this reading as it progresses. Now, here with the Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Earth, failure, I'm seeing that you planted something, you planted some seeds. You made plans in your life to achieve something, okay? And over a period of time, you made these plans, or you planted these seeds for growth to harvest, okay? You wanted to reap what you sowed. And it's like you checked on it. It's like you are in the process of checking to see where you are within the, you're in the process. Well, let me rewind that a little bit. You are checking to see how far you are into the process of this growth stage with whatever it is that you're planning or whatever seeds that you planted. Okay, you're looking at it, you're checking it out, you're evaluating it. However, with the failure here, you may have extracted from whatever this is you planted to harvest. You may have extracted something too early, taken something out too early. And it crumbled. It crumbled because it wasn't ready. You weren't ready. Somebody wasn't ready. Or whatever this is you took out, what wasn't, it wasn't fully mature. It wasn't ready. It wasn't the time. The timing was off. So with this failure card, there's a hand holding, it's a depiction of a hand holding the neck of a broken glass. And if you pick up a glass and there's a crack in it that you don't see, or a crack that you do see, okay, it can break if you pick it up, because you may not know that the crack is there, or you may see it and not know how deep that crack is within that glass. So this is the meaning that I'm getting for both. And if you pick it up and it falls apart, then it feels like a failure. It feels like you broke it. It feels like you failed at something that you wanted to achieve with this bottle. Maybe there's something inside the bottle and the contents spilled out, you know. But you feel like something is crumbling within your hands. You feel like something is crumbling, and it has to do with whatever it is you planted. You may feel like it's your fault, okay? Or maybe someone's trying to make you feel like this is your fault. This thing fell apart because of you. And maybe somebody's making you feel that way, or you're doing that to yourself. You know, damn, this messed up because I did something wrong. My planning was faulty. My planting was faulty. I made a mistake. I failed. And that's what I'm getting with this card. Here in the circumstance, you have illusion, and comfort, 7 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. With illusion, there's something going on in your life, or will be going on, where you feel like it's not real. It's something maybe presented, or something that you're looking at. It's kind of fuzzy. It's not, you know, there's something not quite right with it. That is for some of you. It's fuzzy. You can't really see a clear picture of it. Okay? And you want to know what this is. You want to know with certainty what this is. You want to bring this view to sharper focus. For others of you, you can clearly see what these options are, what these things are that are around you, what the 7 of Cups are. You can see the contents in them. It's clear to you. You can see it. But something doesn't quite fit right. It feels unreal. It feels too good to be true. It feels like an illusion. You may feel like you're dreaming. You may feel like you're daydreaming. You may feel like, is this real? Can I have this? Is this person, you know, lying to me? Somebody wants to know if a person is lying to them. Is this person lying to me? Trying to get me to believe what they want me to believe? Somebody's saying that. For others of you, you feel, or you know that you have several options. You know that you have several options. You may want to pick 1 or 2 or pick all of them. But realistically, you have to go for the best options and not necessarily all of them. Okay, you have to pick and choose which is best for you. And maybe there's a part of you that doesn't know it, so you're trying to figure out what's best for me. What do I need to choose from this situation? And because you have 2 sevens here, you know, what's going on here may be directly related to the failure card. And maybe somebody, or you're trying to figure out whether this is another opportunity to rebuild, to put something back together again, to put this glass back together again, or to get something new from this, create something new or whatever, maybe even purchase something new to replace what was lost here in this 7 of Pentacles, or the failure. Yeah, okay. Here with the Comfort card of 4, or the 4 of Cups, there's 3 seals, okay, and they're waiting for the mother seal to come and bring food or to bring water. Okay, they're patiently waiting. They're young, they're eager, they're alert, and they're waiting. They're just sitting there waiting. Okay. And then there's one seal that is in the front. He's in the very forefront while the other 3 is sitting in the back. The seal is sitting in the very front right here. Is too comfortable. He's so comfortable that he's taking it for granted that food or water will be brought to him. So he's kind of bored with his waiting. He's kind of nonchalant about it. You know, if she comes, she comes. If she doesn't, she doesn't. You know, I know she's gonna be here. She's gonna be here. You know. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to wait. I don't have to, it's going to happen anyway. And that's how this feels. Because he's just laying here, relaxed, while the other three are, the other three are on alert. Maybe even waiting to do their part as she comes and brings the water or the food. Maybe they feel like it's something that they need to do to contribute to it, or just do their part basically. But the one in the front is like a lazy, bored, ungrateful feeling, or taking something for granted, because this seal's got it like that. Nine times out of 10, when the mother comes, this seal may even turn it down, just like the regular Four of Cups. The regular Four of Cups in the traditional tarot deck, where the man is sitting in front of a tree, and he's turning down a cup that's offered to him because he has 3 already. He's content with the 3 he has, and he's turning down that 4th cup. Bored, got his plate full, taking something for granted, just not interested. There's too much comfort here. There's indifference here with this one here in the front. And the challenge to me is, with your options, or with this perceived illusion, with this illusion that's in front of you, will you step out and allow something real to come? Allow yourself to experience what's put right in front of you and not so far away, like this illusion card, where these, like, probably cups or something in the background, maybe little islands of water. There's like water all around. Will you take a cup that's presented to you and it's right up on you, it's right in front of you? Or will you be this person or this seal who's bored, There's clearly something that you want to accomplish here. But will you turn it down when it's presented to you? Or will you need to turn it down when it's presented because it's something that's taken from the illusion that's being offered to you, and you're being more wise about it here? Some of you are using this opportunity, or will be using this opportunity, as this cup is presented to you right in front of your face, to closely examine what you felt was an illusion, or what you saw as an illusion. Closely examine your options before making a decision, turning it down, or what have you. And then there's a feeling here of, oh, I'm not worried. The truth will present itself. I'll find out the truth. I'll find out what's what. I'll find out if this is something that's actually viable enough for me to take and rebuild what I lost. Okay? You may be following your intuition, or looking further into the situation, or getting someone to look into it. Here you have adjustment, and this is a Justice card. You will be creating some balance here. This balancing act will be more than just creating balance, but you actually putting a lot of effort into creating balance. Mentally and physically, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you putting your all into doing this and ensuring yourself that this is balanced. If you've got some kind of court case going on, or some sort of issue in your life, You may even take the matter into your own hands and be proactive about ensuring that you get justice in this situation. I'm hearing acting as your own attorney. Somebody may be acting as their own attorney, presenting, maybe going to small claims court or something like that. And this is what I'm hearing. You presenting your own case to get justice. I'm hearing small claims court. That's what I'm getting. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. I see somebody in civil court taking action themselves and not even investigating what their options are. It's something that was lost. Investigating and doing it themselves because they don't trust anybody, or they don't, they feel like they don't need a lawyer in this situation. They can do it because they have all of the evidence. They have all of the evidence from some sort of illusion. Okay. Okay. Interesting. But nevertheless, you're going to get justice in this situation. Now here with the white card, you're getting lighten up. It says for you to lighten up. And that, for me, that means a few things. It means that you need to cleanse. Maybe go by the ocean. Do some sort of cleansing ritual for yourself. Do something to cleanse. Maybe take Epsom salt baths to cleanse your aura. Take hyssop baths to cleanse yourself spiritually. Maybe even use some holy water or something, a little bit of it in your bath, or to anoint your head with it. Somebody needs to do something to cleanse, to lighten the load, lighten debris from their aura, lighten up their spirit, lighten up the energy in their home. Somebody may need to burn some sage or something in their home, some frankincense and myrrh, to clean up the energy in their home, to lighten up the atmosphere. Somebody needs to get some plain white candles and light those candles. Set your intentions, light those candles so that they can better communicate, their intentions, and they can better connect on the spiritual realm when they pray or they meditate. I'm seeing that for somebody. Somebody needs to get like a white candle or something. When you pray and you meditate, use that white candle to connect. Connect with spirit. Send that light up to the heavens. Connect with source, the creator, if you believe in God. Somebody may be going through some sort of ceremony where they will be wearing white. They may be wearing white. Somebody needs to wear more white clothes, or bring some white in their home. Maybe their home is too dark. The colors are too dark and it needs to be broken up with some white to bring some sort of balance in between light and dark. This is what I'm getting with the white. Interesting. Okay. Lighten up and not be so hard on yourself or so hard on others. Maybe not be so critical, more understanding. Okay. That's what I'm getting for somebody. Okay. Spirit, can you give me one card for failure? 7 of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Why is failure here? Pardon me, I'm feeling a little sleepy. Two cards came out. Chariot in reverse and Seven of Cups in reverse. I can't make this up. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us why illusion is here, or the Seven of Cups? Because you have Seven of Cups here in reverse. This one. The Devil card. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I don't think I need any more cards with this one. Spirit, can you tell us why comfort is here? Six of Wands in reverse. Spirit, can you give me one card for adjustment? Give me one card for adjustment, Sagittarius. And you have Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Sagittarius, with the failure here, or the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Chariot in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Chariot in reverse is a failure to move forward, a failure to move forward in success, because the Chariot in the upright position is like a, you know, successful movement forward, or fast movement forward into success, to create success. Even, you know, travel, move about, being mobile, being free to be, you know, to move around, to do something, to make moves. But it's in reverse. There's no movement forward. There's no fast movement forward. This fast, you know, this movement might even be slow. It might be slowing down. You may need to slow down and stop, and to take a look at this illusion, because in the reverse position is definitely illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. You know, the time and effort that you put into something is not real. Somebody was trying to pull a wool over your eyes with something that you invested time and energy, maybe even money into. Somebody wasn't truthful. Somebody wasn't on the up and up. Somebody, you know, was trying to get you to see something else, or get you to see what wasn't truly there. And you may be coming out of disillusion. You know, you may be coming out of disillusion and finally, you know, seeing what's behind the veil, or seeing the contents in the cup, seeing the true contents. For some of you, you're seeing the true contents of whatever these options were that were presented to you. You're seeing the truth in these whatever options were presented. For some of you, you were presented something. It wasn't an illusion, okay? It wasn't fictitious. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a daydream. There was something inside those cups. and you saw what was in the cups, they weren't favorable. So there was no fast food. There was no fast movement forward. There was no movement with them. No movement to judgment. No movement to selection. There was nothing you can really do with what was in the cups. You know, okay, I've got this offer, that offer, this offer, that offer, but none of them are, you know, none of them work for me. None of them work best for me. None of them are conducive to the success that I wanted to have with the Seven of Pentacles, with the, you know, the ideas, the dreams, whatever it is I planned it. That's what I'm hearing. It's not, you know, it doesn't work with what I've tried to do, with what I wanted to do. So I can't do anything. I can't move with this. You know? What good is it? What good is it trying to move with this? I can't use what's in these cups. It's not going to help me rebuild or repair what I've lost here, the time and effort that I put into this thing that fell apart. This is not going to help me, you know. This is why it was a failure. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Failure to move forward with this because the contents, you couldn't use what was in them, or somebody planted something and it wasn't that energy that was put into planting, into growing something, wasn't beneficial to you. It wasn't for your highest good. It wasn't good for you. 2 sevens again. 7. It wasn't good for you emotionally. It wasn't, you know. It may have looked good on a tangible level when it comes to money, but it didn't bring happiness. It wasn't something that was going to bring happiness and fulfillment. Okay? And it could be a relationship. It could be, you know, whatever this means to you. And with the Devil card here, somebody's casting an illusion. This is a toxic situation here, and somebody's playing games with you. Somebody's trying to get you to see something that's not real. Someone may even be trying to do magic, because you've got these 7s of cups and you have the high priestess here, 7 of cups. You've got the devil on top of illusion. It clearly says illusion. And you got something falling apart. Somebody may be doing some magic, you know, and you need to cleanse. That's why you have, you know, that's why I opened up and I started talking about what I saw here. The cleansing, and I kept picking it up. Somebody needs a cleansing. You need a spiritual cleansing from, you know, whatever magic or something that someone's trying to do, or whatever energy that they're sending out. They might not even be doing any magic. They may be sending some negative vibes your way through their intention, through their law of attraction. People intentionally do that. People intentionally do that. Magic doesn't always have to mean somebody putting herbs together or burning candles or doing rituals, making offerings, sacrifices or whatever. It doesn't always mean that. Magic can start in the mind. Magic can start from the heart. It can start from the intentions. Somebody can have a really strong will, really strong focused intention, be masterful with law of attraction and know how to use their energy to make things happen or make things not happen for you. And they can send those out through their vibes. And it's the truth. They can speak these things over your life. They can speak these things over your situation and make something come true. They can think it. They can send out, telepathic messages and do these things. Words have power. Thoughts have power. So it all depends. It all depends on you, what's going on with you, who's around you. You may know who this is, For some of you, this may not even be somebody doing magic or you being in a toxic relationship or around a toxic person. It could be a Capricorn that you're having some issues with, because the devil also represents Capricorn. And Sagittarius, this could be, a Capricorn that's in your life that has influence in your life. And they're not doing something kosher. They're not, doing what they're, you guys know what I mean. They're not, you're having some outs with them. They're not who they say they are. And that can be anybody, or just somebody with Capricorn energy. Okay. And is challenged by the Four of Cups. Or comfort. You may be turning down something because you see no success in it. With the Six of Wands in reverse, or you may be turning it down because the person is presenting a cup to you is arrogant, and you're like, no, I've had enough issues. No, thank you. But the challenge is you gotta kind of have to see. You have to sort of see, use your better judgment whether receiving this cup is going to be good or bad, and that may be why you may need to go to someone and take a, to get someone to take a look at it for you, to kind of help you gain clarity, or you need to do this. This person may be arrogant, loss of success, or not succeeding. Expecting you to champion them, expecting you to champion them. Somebody has someone that's coming to them, and it might be a fire sign. This person expects you to champion them. They expect you to be on their side no matter what. It's like conditional. That's what this feels like. It feels very conditional. Interesting. Okay. This person may feel like they're not getting the recognition that they deserve. They're not getting the recognition that they deserve, and they may feel rejected, Or you may need to reject them. You may need to say, you know what? Take your stinking cup back. I don't need it. I don't want you. I'm not interested. I reject this. You're arrogant, and I reject it. I don't believe whatever it is you say over here. You tell me whatever you want to tell me. I don't believe this nonsense. I don't believe it. And that may be something that's going on with you, Sagittarius. But in the end, here, you will be getting justice. You will be getting justice from this situation because something is unbalanced. You will start creating balance where there is imbalance. You will be making adjustments. You will be aligning yourself. You may even be winning a court case if this has something to do with court. Your personal life, your business life, you know, whatever, your career, business, because something is imbalanced. Somebody was giving more than they were receiving, or somebody's just taking from you, taking advantage of your generosity and your need to try to create harmony and peace and balance and share with other people. They may be taking advantage of it, but you're going to get some balance. You know, there's going to be balance here, and this is why this adjustment card here is to rectify this situation. You got 2 6s in reverse, 2 6s, balance, harmony. You know, there's disharmony here with these 6s in reverse, imbalance and disharmony. And then look at this. You got, with the clarifiers, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these 5 clarifying cards are in reverse, and it links back to this devil card because this is the only one that's in the upright position. It's like somebody's getting what they want out of this, and it's not you. Or it could be you. This could be you somewhere in here doing these things to somebody else. And it just kind of flips the world upside down. You know, the things that should be right side up and more harmonious and, you know, successful movement forward. 2 cards are stagnating because they're supposed to be moving, but they're not. It's like everything is flipped upside down. There's even failure here with whatever it is you plant, you know. Sagittarius, be very careful. This is an odd reading. It's not odd in the sense that these things don't happen. The way that it's coming out, the way that it looks is just really, you know, it's just so clear. It's clear that somebody means no good. Somebody's up to something around you. Somebody's up to something, Sagittarius. And that's why I say that it's odd. It's just, you know, wow. These things happen, though. These things happen. It's a part of life. These things happen on a spiritual realm. These things happen on, you know, on a mortal realm. In the mortal realm, it's life. It happens, and these are things that we have to deal with, you know. Try to work through. Spirit, what messages, what actions should Sagittarius take in the month of December? Be careful with this, Sagittarius. Be careful. Pay attention to those around you. Look at those around you. Look and see who the devil is around you. Is it a Capricorn? Is this devil somebody that doesn't even have to be a Capricorn? It just could be somebody very toxic. And then you got connection. You could be having some issues with the water sign, fire sign, earth sign, or any sign. Wow, okay. You've got connection. I feel like you need to connect with the divine, okay? You need to connect to the divine through prayer, meditation, visualization. and maybe even help from someone who could be, you know, a medium or a seer or a card reader, somebody who can kind of help you connect. Because maybe your own imbalance, maybe whatever this is could be coming from what's going on inside of you, and maybe you need to change your thinking, change your environment, change how you view the world, you know. Maybe you need to start exploring your spirituality, or, you know, reconnect with spirit, because you have sevens here as well. You know, you got sevens, and it's a very spiritual number, you know. You may need to do that. Connect with the divine, you know. Ask for help if you feel like there's something you can't do on your own, especially spiritually. Connect with the divine, connect with your angels and your ancestors through prayer, meditation, visualization, to get the spiritual support that you need. This is what I'm getting. Strip down to the bare, okay? Bare your heart, bare your soul, be honest. When you present yourself to you know, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, to God or the creator or source or whatever, however you decide to, you know, however you practice or worship. Come pure, you know, present yourself pure and clean and bare, down to the bare basics, literally. Okay, all right. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. And for others of you, this is a connection that you need to make with somebody that you love. For many of you, I feel like this connection needs to be with yourself. You may be kind of disconnected from yourself, from loving yourself, from really being who you are and being the best that you can be, and just feeling that love for yourself. Some of this may be self-sabotage, talking you out of something that you can have. You know, the conversations we have with ourselves are not always positive, but we strive for them to be positive and productive and, you know, helpful for us. Okay, Sagittarius, this concludes this reading. This is all I have for now. And if you want, follow me on over to Patreon to see the love readings, if that's something that you're interested in for the month of December. And if you'd like a personal reading, something more personal, where we can zoom in and take a closer look at you and only you and not everybody else, follow Summer Intuition, the link down below this video for that information, for that booking information, okay? Take care. This is all I have for now, Sagittarius. I love you guys. Thank you so much.